My girlfriend doesn't realize she dresses like she is homeless. I'm 23 finishing my last year for my master's. My girlfriend Sarah is 20 from the same university. Her parents are abusive and they all grew up dirt poor. Now Sarah is very beautiful. With no clothes on, she's literally the sexiest thing alive to me. The problem lies in the addendum with clothes on. She dresses like a freaking homeless person. Her clothes are all tattered with holes in it and worn out, they don't fit properly. And most of her outfits just plainly look ridiculous. She would wear red on red and look like a freaking period stain, and she gets them from the local Goodwill because it's the only thing she can afford. I'm genuinely embarrassed sometimes when she accompanies me to dates because I scratch my head thinking how someone so beautiful can show up looking so unattractive. My parents and friends have commented on it too. Hell, just last weekend when we went to the pool, my mom said, "Wow, I didn't know your girlfriend was actually pretty." It's because she wore a plain bathing suit the whole time. I only mention the abuse thing because I feel like at some point growing up her parents had to have been negligent to let their child leave the house looking like that. My parents are upper middle class. Because I got enough scholarships to go to school for basically free, my parents decided to give me $50,000 as a graduation gift that I never touched. I decided, hey, maybe I should help my girlfriend look presentable. So I gave her a $5,000 gift card for Macy's for our 1-year anniversary yesterday, and told her that she can use it for a shopping spree. She was very grateful, but said she couldn't accept it. She gave me a watch and a card, which I loved and am very appreciative. I asked her why not, and she said it was too much. I told her it was just as much a gift for me as it was for her, and when she asked me to elaborate, I basically admitted that her clothes make her look like a homeless person, and wanted to teach her how to dress and give her a new wardrobe. She actually got really offended at me and we had a huge fight. She accused me of finding her unattractive, which is absolutely not true. She just can't dress, and told me if I just wanted a trophy girl to look at, find someone else. I tried to be as sympathetic as I could, but frankly, I was pissed off at her reaction. I didn't even put the onus on her to buy new clothes. I gave her $5,000 to buy a whole new wardrobe, and she reacts like this? It was very inconsiderate, over-the-top reaction, especially considering I'm the one paying for it. My friends all agree with me that what she did was over the top. But my sister said she was probably embarrassed in the way I went about it and I was being a jerk. I truly don't see how I'm in the wrong at all in this situation. So Reddit, help me understand. Relevant comments. LMFAO, you compared her to a period stain? The way you speak about her is appalling, but I'm not surprised by how narcissistic and egotistical you come off in your post. You fail to see why your girlfriend's feelings might be hurt. Take a step back, think of productive ways to address the problem, and stop acting like a freaking tool. Oop, I didn't compare her to a period stain to her face. I was just saying that to emphasize how bad she is at dressing up and how bad her clothes are. I truly think the people saying you're the a-hole just don't realize how bad she dresses. I get shat on all the time. It's not like, wow, she should probably choose a different outfit. It's more like, what the frick, why is she wearing dresses with giant holes in it with tattered tennis shoes that don't get together? Commenter 2, you're the a-hole. Did it never occur to you that maybe she likes her clothes? Oop. She literally wears clothes with holes and admits she has absolutely no fashion sense. I've had 4 different friends on different occasions ask me why she's wearing what she's wearing. For example, one time we went on a fancy dinner date, and she wore a tattered red dress shirt 3 sizes too big with a skirt with polka dots and looked just silly. I get I sound blunt, rude in my post, but I'm trying to emphasize just how bad she dresses. Edit, I got a few comments already that I only mentioned looks, so I'm the a-hole, but why the hell would I mention things like how much I love when she kisses my cheek when she thinks I'm asleep? Or that when she goes to the store and asks if I want anything and I say no, she'll still pick up something small just because. Or the fact that we communicate amazingly and for the most part never have any major conflicts, or any other non-appearance looking attribute. It just wasn't really relevant to the station at hand. Edit, I want to reiterate, I'd be fine with her shopping at Goodwill if she bought clothes that make her look presentable. I'm just saying her fashion sense is atrocious, mixed with the fact that she does tend to buy dingy clothes that tend to get rips holes in it easily. She never replaces her clothes, so she wears years-old hand-me-down clothes with a horrible fashion sense, so she looks silly. I know me continuously reiterating just how silly she looks makes me sound like an a-hole, but I literally get people comment on her fashion sense. Literal strangers comment on it. She looks genuinely ridiculous and I don't know how to emphasize just how bad she dresses without sounding like a tool. Last edit, I genuinely don't think people understand the extent, so I'm going to list some experiences I've had with her dressing like she does. The one I mentioned in the op, my mom, when she said, I didn't think she was actually pretty. I was hanging with some friends and some strangers, and when my GF went to the bathroom, a stranger said, it looks like she just came from panhandling. I've had a stranger ask if we had a costume convention we're going to. On 2 different occasions I've had young children comment. The first said, why do you look so funny? And the second said, why do you dress so strange? I've had multiple different friends on multiple different occasions ask, why does she dress so eccentrically? It's not just me acting like a peeny weenie or being shallow. It's a genuine problem. Also, I got banned for I can't reply to you directly, but I will say that she doesn't purposefully ruin her clothes. I'm certain she's either just unaware of how she dresses. A couple of abuse victims commented and said it was likely because they were abused and they share similar experiences as my girlfriend. Her wearing bad clothes isn't a fashion statement, I'm pretty sure she's just unaware. Actual last edit, so I finally talked to my girlfriend, she's with me right now. Before I had a chance to apologize, she bursted out crying. When she finally stopped, she was able to open up. Apparently her parents were extremely abusive, even worse than I originally thought. Up until she was 18, she only had one outfit. Just one. Her parents had a ton of very weird, oddly specific ways to control their children. Like, for example, they tried to force her to be right-handed because she was a lefty, or they made her take only cold showers for mental fortitude. When she finally got from her parents' control, she had no idea how to dress, so she went to Goodwill and just bought a bunch of colorful clothes that looked neat. She had absolutely no experience in dressing herself, and she never really felt like she should ask. She just assumed one shirt plus one pants equal to one outfit, regardless of the color, size, wear tier, etc. When I pointed out her style was strange, she got extremely defensive because she was never confronted with this before. She thought her sense of style was average, and when in previous attempts I tried to subtly bring up to wear a different outfit, she just thought that that outfit was bad. When I explicitly said in general her style was bad, she just felt completely embarrassed. We're going shopping tomorrow and buying her a bunch of new clothes. I apologized for not bringing it up more tactfully, and she insisted it was okay, and she probably wouldn't have gotten the hint if I kept being around the bush. Thank you for the people who tactfully told me how I was the a-hole, and thanks to those who actually took my concerns seriously besides just completely dismissing me because they personally haven't had my experience.